anyway, and it is freezing here, by the way. It's freezing. Now, before you're thinking, Ron, you live in Southern California. Why are you bitching about the cold? Hear me out. All right, so it's cold outside. It's colder than usual here in Los Angeles, which I know is not cold compared to a lot of other places. However, here's the thing you have to keep in mind. A lot of the houses here are simply just not built for any type of cold. My house included. I live in an older house. The heater gets to one room in the house. It gets to one of the 3 bedrooms, and that bedroom is not mine. It's a different bedroom than mine. So basically, one room in the house is hot as hell when we turn on the heat. The rest of the house is just freezing. Like basically, when you turn on the heat at my house, the house gives itself a fever. That's what happens. It has a temperature but chills everywhere. So you basically can't escape the cold. I was excited that I got to drive to Santa Monica last night because I was like, oh, good. I can have my heat on. That is going to be, that'll be the warmest I get today. My heat will be on in my car. That's what I said to people. I was like, look, if you notice anybody going like 20 miles an hour on the roads, it's not because they're drunk or anything like that. It's because they know they're going to a freezing place. And they just want to be as warm as possible for as long as they can. They know that the warmest place is their car, so they're just going to milk it. They're like, this is going to be, that's how I was. I was like, well, it's going to be cold as soon as I get out of here. So get your heat on with Ron. I love it. It's suspiciously hot in New York today. Well, I'll trade you for a little bit. It's suspiciously cold in Los Angeles today because something crazy is going down, right? So anyway, that's why it's cold all the time. That's why it's cold all the time. So when it's cold outside, you can't accept it. You can't escape it. So you're just like freaking cold. Like you just gotta be cold, you know? Joe points out the freezing temps in California is actually threatening the crops. Well, screw the crops, Joe. I'm cold. No, I'm just kidding. That's interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, that's pretty messed up. I mean, a lot of the produce here is clearly not meant for freezing temps. So now that sucks. And we're getting closer to some heavy harvest seasons, right? I mean, summer is coming. Obviously, well, it's still a little bit away. So we're not quite out of February yet. But still, like, if crops are freezing, that could have some effects. Climate change is a Chinese hoax, though, right? Hey, guys. Thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.